The gas laws, the first thermal physics video about the gas laws. What are the gas laws? If we have a fixed mass of gas, imagine the gas in a balloon, a fixed mass of gas, there are three properties that we're interested in: the pressure, the volume and the temperature. The pressure of the gas measured in newtons per meter squared or Pascal. Atmospheric pressure is about 100 kilopascal. The volume in meters cubed, and the temperature, for the moment we're going to use degrees centigrade. Later on we'll go on to Kelvin. And the gas laws basically tell us the relationships between these three quantities. Okay, what the relationships are between pressure, volume and temperature. So not in any particular order, the pressure law is the pressure of a gas at constant volume is proportional to its temperature. So pressure is proportional to temperature at constant volume. So if we heated up a constant volume of gas, such as in a thing called a jolly bulb, and we plotted a graph of pressure against temperature, we would get a straight line. One very interesting thing we can do with this graph, if we extrapolate it backwards, we could possibly imagine at what temperature would the pressure of the gas be zero, and that temperature would theoretically be the lowest possible temperature, and we call it absolute zero. The second gas law is called the volume law or Charles' law, and that says that the volume of a gas at constant pressure is proportional to its temperature. So a graph of volume against temperature is a straight line, and again, if you extrapolate backwards, you can imagine a temperature at which the volume of a gas would be zero, and again we call that temperature absolute zero. So we've done pressure and temperature, and we've done volume and temperature. So the third one is going to be pressure and volume, and that has a name. It's called Boyles Law. And Boyles Law says that the pressure of a gas at constant temperature is inversely proportional to its volume. So pressure is inversely proportional to volume. If you do a graph of pressure against 1 over volume, then you get a straight line. So PV equals a constant at constant temperature. And that is how we express Boyle's law. PV equals a constant at constant temperature. There are two types of gas. There are real gases. For example, the air that you're breathing now is a real gas. It's in your room, it really exists. And it obeys Boyle's law pretty well most of the time. There is another type of gas called an ideal gas. And ideal gases don't actually exist. An ideal gas is a gas that obeys Boyle's law perfectly all of the time. Under all conditions, an ideal gas obeys Boyle's law. That is the definition of an ideal gas.